Hello. Hey, everybody. Wow, that's really bright. Let's, alrighty. We got the bonfire going here. Let's turn off that maybe. Yeah, that's better. All right. Let's have a bonfire. Hey, Kronos. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Good. Hey, Kronos. Let's burn shit. Okay, let's get this fire going. This is kind of a pathetic fire here. Holy shit. No, we can do way better than this. And okay, let's turn that. That's way too bright. Oh yeah, there we go. Is that bright? No, that's all right. Now we need. No, now you can't see anything. That's horrible. Who decided to do that? That's terrible shit. Okay, yeah. Well, that was terrible. Let's burn some shit. Let's get this fire going. All right. This might sound bad for just a minute. There we go. Let's get some fire going here. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay. There we go. Oh, hey. Rod Thunderheart has joined us.
Yeah.
My earpiece. Sorry, Rod, I can't hear you. Oh, hey. Rod, I just put in the earpiece. I can hear you now.
Oops,
Hey,
sorry.
Rod.
Sorry, accidentally hit back.
Oops, says Miskatonic Madman, and hello to Don Lewis.
Hey, right on.
Hi. Kronos says I can't type on a tablet, but you are typing on a tablet, so you literally just did type on a tablet. Hey, Rod, how you doing? I'm trying to have a fire. It's Hey, Kronos. Hey, Rod, trying to have a fire. It's not raining yet. It's supposed to rain later. How are things with you? Okay, Rod is away from the microphone.
No, I mean,
That's
it's something.
Oh no, okay. Hey,
Sorry
Rod,
about that.
I'm looking for the. I've got the headphones here. I'm looking for the Bluetooth thingies. Yeah. How are you? How's the weather there? It's not. It's supposed to rain later. So far, so good.
It's supposed to rain, yeah, tomorrow. Well, slash
Yeah.
today. Well,
Yeah.
it's okay. It just turned tomorrow for you now, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's
12:09 a.m. Yes. Exactly.
yeah,
And Don Lewis's Dragon Lady and I send greetings from Siamese Galactic Empire. Well, that's pretty impressive. Great to see you, Don Lewis. Yeah, there's not a. You know what, Rod? I checked, and no one else was streaming with bonfire, so I figured to light the fucking fire. Let's go.
nice.
No one else is having a bonfire right now, so fuck it. Let's do it. And friends, share this out. If you know people that like bonfires, no one else is having a bonfire right now. It's just Rod and I. So share the stream. Let's get some other people in here. I'm going to add some more wood to the fire and try and find my headpiece, Rod. Can you talk for 30 seconds and while I find that? Rod, hello.
Sorry about that. I just put the stream out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got to look for some firewood and a headpiece. Do you mind telling us what you've done for the last few days? And I know you've had an adventure or two.
Yeah, you could say that. Well, first off, number one, I got a new car.
Yeah.
Thank God. It's nice to have.
Nice. Hopefully,
And,
it's a Camaro.
I wish. No. But it is full of bells and whistles. Like, it's got a sunroof. It's got like power windows, power door locks, power seats, power heated seats. Oh man, so many cool things on it. Yeah. Apparently, it has a 6-disc changer on it right in the dash. But I mean, like, I don't know. I can't quite figure that thing out. But yeah, well. But oh yeah, and it's also all the windows are tinted. Like,
Nice.
yeah, like really good tint on them, and like the kind of, I mean, I don't know, the cops might even they might even be illegal, but like, I don't care. I don't know. I've seen so many tinted windows out there these days. It's like, yeah.
There's a lot of things. You notice? Yeah, there's a lot of things illegal that used to be illegal in Canada, but you can get away with now.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, like I'm pretty sure you do that, Rod. Absolutely, screw it. I've got very little respect for the RCMP after what I witnessed in Ottawa.
You're kind of roboting there, man.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's funny.
How was that? Can you hear me now?
No different than before. I said you're kind of roboting.
That happens.
Kind of. You know.
That happens. Have you been camping yet this year, Rob?
No, I have not. Well, I've barely had time to. I've barely had a car, and then like, can't believe I lost my job like in a flash like that. Literally, just like, and but I talked to Cameron Pasha, and he agreed that he was like, well, your life is going in a different direction right now, and it's supposed to go that way. You weren't supposed to have that job forever. I like him. He's a really wise dude.
Yeah, he is, and he's saying a few things.
Yeah, Robo Spidey. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, a little. Huh.
Oh dear. Hey, Swift. Hey, Swift Match One. Hey, Matchy. Good to see you.
How's your reception?
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh shit. Sorry, Don Lewis. It's Canadian internet. I live in the woods. I live in the woods.
Hey.
Oh, maybe.
Hey, well, since I'm part of the stream, why don't you leave and then come back? See if it helps.
Okay.
Because it worked for a while there. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Your friendly neighborhood Rod Thunderheart here. Just hanging on for Spidey while he disappears for a second and then reboots, hopefully. Huh. Yeah. Well, I was...
Yeah. How's that?
There you go. Oh, much better, buddy. Much better. Way to go.
You know what? Can we
Hail.
please raise a glass to this man?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Hail Cardinal Sin. Ah.
Yeah.
So most of my stuff has moved out. I still have a few things that I need to pick up, and like accidentally forgot my cat trees.
Forgot about Dre. Kronos forgot about Dre. You know what? Because he says, sorry, Rod, I was listening to you, but I just saw Kronos' statement, forgot about sin. Maybe we need to make that a song. Forgot about Dre, forgot about sin.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Forgot about sin. Thanks, Kronos. If I actually do that song, I will credit you for that. Sorry, Rod, you were saying, you know what? I'm gonna spark a fatty here and
Okay.
tell me about your moving lady Sparkle Smooth. Holy shit! Hello and welcome to you. Forgot about Bird. No, forgot about Bird.
Sparkles.
Nah, we never forgot about.
Hey, William Pink Spielberg, right on. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I told William that I'd be streaming later today. I told him I'd be streaming on Sunday. I didn't tell him it would be the last 2 minutes on Sunday.
Yeah.
William Shake Spielberg says, okay, back. Hail Cardinal Sin, man. Do I miss him a lot? You're not fucking kidding. And yeah, forgot about, Bird of Prey. Absolutely forgot about Bird of Prey. And Lady Sparkle Smooth, hello and welcome to you. We have a lot of friends here. Thanks for being here. What day is it today? I don't even know, Kronos. It's fucking Fire Day. So, Rod, how's your moving going? You forget time when you're moving house. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? We are all night owls here, Miss Ganonic Madman. Yeah, I will.
Well, I still need to move my computer. I need to move my inversion chair. Can't forget that. And then
I know. I've been to your lair. You've got a lot of shit to move.
Actually, it's all moved. I mean, like the only stuff that isn't is the recliner, which I may wind up either giving away or just tossing out, because the one side is broken, but it's still good enough that I actually passed out in it last night. But
how are your kitties?
Oh, pretty good. Buster is Buster's managed to maintain himself. He's only about a year old, actually, and then whereas Alley Cat is 18. She's a senior cat.
Yeah, that's right. She is.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how
I met Allie.
Yeah, how she adjusts to living at Dusty's because Dusty's got a I mean, I'll be living in his basement for the for about 2 months, and and well, both the cats will be they each of them have their own poop boxes, so
Yeah,
but
cats don't like to poop together. I mean, humans don't even really like to poop together, frankly.
that's a good point. Yeah, see, that's the other thing because like Alley Cat, uh, I'm worried to see how she's gonna adjust to, I mean, hopefully she'll adjust to going back to the poop box because I actually have pee towels and sheets on my bed that I have. Basically, I just wash them every day or two after she's peed or pooped in them, and then really it's. I know partly why because she argues with Buster, and then sometimes her and Buster get into it, and then like she doesn't journey her way to the poop box. She just poops and pees on the bed, which is also why I'm not going to move the bed. I'm like, no, I'm going to leave the bed here and then just buy a new one. And but I'm going to wait until I find a house first before I can move. Because the other thing too is like my. I'm just gonna. I don't want to put a number on it. I'm just going to say several hundred thou inheritance. Which is going to be more than enough to buy a house. And
Well, in Canada, even.
yeah, and I want to get one in the Duke. Hopefully, not too far from my pal Dusty's. He's got a fire pit out back, by the way, and he's got an interesting way of building one. The way he's got it built. He actually got it from this gal who was a farm girl, and she taught him how to make a perfect fire pit. What she did was,
Nice.
She dug like about 1 foot deep, kind of a circular 1 foot deep hole, right? And then her husband, her hubby, brought a bunch of bricks, and he put the bricks all around in a circular, in a circular thing all around the uh, out of the depression. And holy shit, does that thing get big and hot? Hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kronos. I want to say, Kronos, there is lots of room around this fire pit, man. You find yourself to Kelowna, British Columbia, and I'll pick you up. We'll sit around the fire.
Dude, I'm going to come down there.
Hey, Rod.
Once
you should come, man. You should definitely come here.
Once I got settled in with Dusty, then I'm gonna take a couple of days off and then just come out and visit you, brother.
Yeah, you know where I am.
Vaguely, just Kelowna. You'll have to send me a pin or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, Pleasant Valley Picker knows exactly where I am. But yeah, dude, there's plenty of space around this fire pit, Kronos, if you want to join. Same cool. William Shakespeare books. William Shakespeareberg. Looking at you, buddy. There's lots of room around here, man. Lots of room. Yeah, British Columbia. Yeah, Kronos, British Columbia. About, I don't know, halfway between, if you look on a map, I'm halfway between Vancouver and the Rocky Mountains.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm in the Monashee Mountains.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and absolutely, Miskadonic Madman says something. A lot of people in the comments, Rod, in that stream afterwards, you might not have gone back and looked at the comments. A lot of people were really liking your sombrero. Yeah, your sombrero kicked ass. A lot of people were liking that.
I'm not getting rid of it. No, definitely. I love that one.
Oh, Kronos, yeah. This ain't tobacco, my friend. This ain't tobacco. Yeah, and I got plenty of this. If you want to come this way, my friend Kronos. Yeah, it's a special kind of tobacco here, and it's dirt fucking cheap.
So,
And do you mind, Rod? Can you read this, please?
William Shakespeare says, would be great to hook up with both you and Rod at the same time. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Hey, Pleasant Valley Picker. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Good to
Hey,
see you.
PvP.
Nature's finest. Yeah, indeed. And it is special tobacco. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, buddy. So, Rod, what's your I mean, are you going to be able to have a garden this year?
I don't think I will. It depends on
Because I remember your garden last year, man. You had a whole lot of potatoes and all kinds
I
of.
did. I did. Really just spuds, but like, oh God, they were so good. And like, oh, to be able to make French fries out of them, damn, man. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I look at it in some of my kitchen utensils and stuff and everything. You know, I'm gonna wind up buying some more because it's just easier than to and like I said, I've got a ton of you remember you saw a ton of my BMX trophies. I hate to, but I'm gonna throw out some of my smaller ones. I'm gonna hang on to a couple of the bigger ones, but ultimately, I mean, I don't want to. It's hard to say. I mean, I love them, but I mean, I won them a lifetime ago, like about like 35 year. Wow, 35 years ago. You know, like in way back in the late 80s. And I like them, but I mean, like they take up space now, and it's like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
I know. Yeah. The same, man. I used to have trophies for Boy Scouts. Did you ever do the Cub car races with Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts? Right. I had a couple of trophies back there, a couple of soccer trophies when I was a kid.
yeah,
Yeah, there's no need for, mind you, Rod, hang on now. Wait a minute. Now, a lot of us have a couple of trophies. No. That is not what you have. I've been to your house.
Hmm.
I've been downstairs. You have fucking dirt bike trophies. Let's say a lot more than your average person would have. I mean, you've got some pretty impressive dirt bike trophies, Rod. I
thanks,
mean,
man.
you're a fucking dirt biker.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne.
I mean, these aren't like pissant trophies you've got. I mean, some of these are pretty fucking impressive, Rod. I mean, you
I'm gonna
are a dirt biker.
I'm gonna hang on to the big ones, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, and shout out to my buddy Dusty. I know he's listening, but I don't know if he can talk. But like, you know, he is watching. I sent him the link.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's.
Yeah, and
Got
he has some.
11 hours work tomorrow. Oh, well, shit, PvP. Damn. That's no good. Yeah. That's hopefully. Hopefully
Huh,
you can did they kill a Chris. Yeah, no, I don't even, this is a friend's homegrown. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's pretty friggin' good, I'll tell you what.
nice. Oh, I
Midnight
can't wait.
Chainsaw Fun Nights with the Ladies, says William Shakespeare.
Can't wait to try that stuff.
And the hockey mask. And no, I didn't have a hockey mask. And well, I do have an axe. And the music. And hello, Suzanne. Great to see you.
Yeah, Dusty said hello.
PvP must have had a grandfather that lived in Prince Edward Island, because I'll tell you what, Prince Edward Island produces the best potatoes in the
Yeah, they
land.
do. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And by the way, Dusty said to say hi. He just texted me, but like he doesn't know how to chat like on the chat.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, wow. Do you mind reading this from our friend?
Yep. PvP, Pleasant Valley Pickers, says he was a peaceful guy, but I bet he killed plenty of Germans. Yes.
See, yeah, that. And you know, Rod, yeah, I bet you a lot of those guys, if you put them in a different situation, watching a hockey game or something, those guys would have had beers together. It's our governments that make plain men fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I backpacked. I
That's right.
backpacked around the world. I've met these guys. I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight anybody. I want to have beers with them. And I think most soldiers would agree. It's the fucking bureaucrats, man.
Yeah. Well, why go to war to die for somebody else's money and land? You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Rod. Yeah, 100%. Let's try and angle this. I'm gonna boost this fire up. So, Rod, what do you have to? What have you got to get done to move out of the place? Because for those that don't know, Rod is moving house, and you've lived there for how long?
Lifetime.
Your life.
Mostly. I mean, there were snippets where I moved to Calgary and then trained to be a wrestler a couple times, and then there were and then actually I did move off the farm from 2001 when Dad was when Dad had sold the farm and got rid of the dairy cows. So then I didn't really have any other choice but to move off the farm, and I moved into Leduc and found a bunch of jobs there since 2001, and then 2015 I moved in with my brother for a couple of years, and then I moved in with Tessa. I really regret that. And then I mean, I wasn't even.
Why do you regret? You regret living with a girl?
Yeah. It was more. It kind of maybe was more just simply our personalities clashed, and like I did. I mean, like I don't clash with anybody, you know. But I mean, like.
No, I was gonna say I've met you. You're a pretty easy fucking going guy.
Yeah, but I mean, I look back on it now, and I realize that the reason why she did that is because she wanted to go out with me. You know, she had a crush on me, you know. And
you're a pretty cute guy, man.
Thanks. Yeah, and then but anyway, turns out she's got a very, very horrible side to her. You know, like if she doesn't get her way, well then fuck, then get out of her way.
No, and that's no good.
Yeah, so then I moved home and helped Mom out, and even cleaned up much of the basement, and then started moving my stuff in, and then I stuck with Mom, and then COVID happened, and then I just lived off the COVID bucks. I even moved off the farm for a while because I was getting tired of how Mom was handling herself, and you know, I mean, by this time dementia was starting to really take hold, and then
I mean that's a thing. I mean, how do you know when you even start having dementia?
Yeah. And then I wound up living with my brother Don for a little while, and then he and then
that sucks.
Yeah, and then no, actually it was great. It was lots of fun. You know, I mean, government paying you free money, and then like, you know.
Whoa! It's not free. We all paid for that. It's not free.
No,
It's
you're
not
right.
free. You sound like a liberal. It's not free. We all paid for that. And you know, Rod, you fucking
Actually,
know
I did.
that.
I know
You
I
know
paid for that. I mean, I only paid $700 for it, but still, yeah.
you know that.
But hey, well, no, it was fun. I mean, like, besides, let's face it,
Ooh,
we had no
Kronos has
we
rum. Awesome. Kronos.
nice,
Rum. Rum is awesome. I love rum.
nice.
East Coast, it's a weakness.
I'll have to bring us some Cuban rum when I get up there.
Dude, it's a
But
weakness.
but but be very fucking careful with it because this Cuban rum is, oh man. I gave it to my buddy when he got married, and his brother had to get his stomach pumped because he drank it too fast. That's the thing. The Cuban rum it goes down so fucking easy. That's the thing. You gotta watch out for it. You gotta sip that fucker.
There you go, Suzanne. Yeah, the cube. No, all of the rum. Rod, it's funny because uh, East Coast, man, East Coast. We have a penchant for rum. It's in our DNA, and you can drink 2 liters before you know it, and
That's
that's
just
not
it.
a good. That's not a brag. That's a bad thing. That's a
That's
really
very fucking
bad.
bad. I know. Trust me. I mean, like, oh,
Yeah. Hey,
especially if you're in. Especially,
Sashi. Sashi's. Hey,
hey,
Sashi.
Sashi.
We're just talking about rum.
Yeah,
Now,
Kronos.
what does anyone in Malaysia know about rum? Do you have Sashi? I'm sure you grow sugarcane because I know Thailand grows sugarcane, and you're in the same sort of well, a little bit more
Isn't he in
south.
Singapore?
No, he's in Malaysia.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, not far from Kuala Lumpur, I believe. An
Oh,
hour.
okay.
He said an hour one time. But
Oh, not far
yeah,
from the.
I'm sure they have rum. I'm sure
Not
they have rum, but because they don't, I mean, the potatoes are vodka, and rum is rum, and I love rum, and yeah, Kronos is here. Kronos, you're a fucking pirate, and you're an antagonist. And
so.
actually, you behave yourself really well in my chat. I'm kind of disappointed you don't misbehave more in my chat. Honestly, no, you should see Kronos in other chats. He's a fucking shit disturber. Yeah,
So
he's friggin' pirate.
Sashi lives in lives in Malaysia. She
Indeed, PvP.
can't be too far from the Angkor Wat temple.
Yeah, I've been Angkor Wat. Yeah, that's in Cambodia. Yeah, been there.
That's the Mortal
It's
Kombat,
amazing.
the
It's
Mortal
incredible.
Kombat temple.
It's do you know? And you know what? Anthropologists now realize that they've built a lot of those temples using. They've got a lot of canals around and a lot of water around Angkor Wat, and we never put 2 and 2 together. But that's how they built it. They floated the fucking stones using reed mats and animal bladders. And there's a reason why there's canals and moats around Angkor Wat. They built them using flotation and water. Like they
Wow.
weren't stupid. They were not stupid. They were very smart back then.
You know, too, they also chose the exact spot they chose is also high resonance of high magnetic resonance.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Probably.
For the very
Yeah. Can you please read this? Do you mind reading this if you can see it?
Sure. Yeah. William Shakespeare Spielberg. Yeah, because I got my phone on my chest and I'm trying to charge it, and it's slowly charging. William Shakespeare Spielberg says, "A good whiskey goes down real easy too, and I do mean neat. If you got to put whiskey on ice, might as well throw that shit out." Yeah. No shit.
I like you, William Shakespeare Spielberg.
Oh, totally.
I like what you're saying there, Suzanne. Saying hello to PvP. Sashi says our alcohol is palm or coconut based. Yep, Been there, done that. I can't complain about coconut alcohol.
Huh.
And Chrono says, I did like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey,
I own 3 of them.
hey, Spidey.
Yes.
Do you mind if I invite my buddy Dusty?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely
Cool.
not.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Give me a second. I may blink out for a second, but hang on.
And William Shakespeare is asking, Hail Sashi, what's the alcohol level of coconut base? That's an excellent question.
I'm back.
Good question. And Chrono says, gin is good. Gin is good, but holy shit, do you ever want to take your clothes off with gin? And do you mind reading this, if you can pronounce that?
Palm sugar alcoholic beverages are known as tuak. Tuak.
Tuak. All right, cool. Very good. And Suzanne is saying hello. William is saying, that is a party foul. Absolutely, Miskatonic Madman. And PvP says, Study is stoned out of his ass tonight. Yeah, I'm halfway there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm Cheech and Chong, and yeah, Kronos. You know what? It's cheaper than booze in this country. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Oh, can you read this, Rod? Do you mind?
Sure. Sashi, excuse me. Sashi says, "Hi, William Shakespeare. Traditional stuff is traditional stuff is homebrewed, so the alcohol level is subjective."
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
Hey.
I'd like you to meet my buddy Dusty and my soon-to-be roommate.
Hi, Dusty. Good to see you.
Hey there, yeah, nice to meet you too. I've heard a little bit about you guys. I just didn't get a chance to talk. I was trying, but I guess that's what it took. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, we need to let you on the stage there for StreamYards. But yeah, welcome. We're just trying to have a little campfire here, as we do some Sunday nights. We light up the fire, and Rod and I usually shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun. I burned up about 5 pallets tonight, having a fire
Holy
under
crap.
my own with a couple of our roommates, and yeah, Rod is soon to join us. He's gonna do the same thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to talk to you guys until right now, but well, this is awesome.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, have you ever had coconut-based alcohol?
I'm gonna say I don't know for sure, but probably.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I've stuck with beer for a while after like Rod gave me some of the Cuban rum one night, and it's just too much for me, so I've stuck with beer basically since then.
Rod, do you mind reading this?
I really enjoy it, but it's just that it's too much. Yeah, exactly. 2 liters can go down without you even knowing it, and
way
it's
fast. Yeah, Rod, can you see this to read it? Friend Miskatonic Madman.
Yep, Miskatonic Madman says, I used to brew my own beer and got it up to about 8%. Holy crap. It's tough to get it any higher. Yeah, no, I bet. Wow.
It is. It absolutely is.
8% beer sounds pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
It absolutely is. Yeah.
That's like what you'd buy in a malt bottle or something, but it's probably better tasting than malt.
Those are, and Chrono says, I'm mostly not drunk. And PvP has the best names for daughters, rum, gin, and whiskey.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Rum, get me some rum.
Oh, Sashi about the coconut alcohol says the low level is 3 to 5%. The strong stuff is around 33% and up. Wow.
Holy shit.
And people are saying hello to Dusty. Hello. Good to see you.
Hello, everybody. Well, nice to meet you all. This is
And
actually
they
the
all
first
married
time-
alcohol. Well, no kidding, PvP. And okay, do you mind, Dusty? Can you read this from our friend William Shakespeare, please?
Shakespeare. I love that word. When I
Isn't
get
it
out
awesome?
to Southeast Asia, I'll keep an eye out for that 33% coconut alcohol. I love coconut, so this I must try. Yeah, well, that would be my perfect poison, something like that. Yes, I stick to my 5% because the 33% is it's a kryptonite for me. But that sounds like a shit ton of fun in the moment.
Oof. Yeah.
Just maybe later. It depends. I know when it's done right, you don't even really get that bad of a hangover from it or anything. It's
Yeah.
more of a matter of, like, Rod and I went through this one morning. Where the hell are my glasses? It kind of just mostly becomes something like that. You can function every other which way, but what did I do with my glasses?
Yeah.
You ultimately you put them.
Little things go away that are kind of crucial.
Yeah. I remember you put them under the bed. And it
You're the one
wasn't until after you left, and I just kind of thought, what's the most logical place? Where would you put them? And then I realized probably under the bed. There they are.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're the one that found them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped in a company I owned one ton, and I drove around for probably half an hour, and then I came back and we looked again, and you found them.
Yeah.
Well, that worked out, but
Oh, dude,
that seems to be that the worst thing than a hangover is something like that. Is you end up with little details like that don't fill in the morning properly.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time looking for my glasses after party, and that's the thing.
Yeah,
Man, you know what? I left the Rod. I left. I once went on a horseback tour with an English girl, and I left my glasses behind. We stayed overnight, and I left my glasses on a stump somewhere in the Himalayas. They're still there, and but I had contact lenses. I did have contact lenses because when you wear sunglasses, you need to have contact lenses.
Yeah.
And so I wore my contact lenses for the rest of the time in India. But yeah, I left a perfectly good pair of glasses somewhere in the Himalayas.
Holy shit.
Where do you put your contacts in?
Well,
In the
that's the
Himalayas?
thing. I was in the morning. It was super sunny, and I wanted to wear my sunglasses, probably to impress this girl, whatever. And so I laid my glasses down on the stump, and then I put in my contact lenses. And I'm always late. I'm usually, because I'm doing things. I'm late. I'm always late. And I was fucking rushing to pack up my shit because everyone was leaving. And I set my glasses down, and I still fucking remember to put in my contact lenses, and my glasses were still on that stump somewhere in Ladakh, in northern India, in the Indian Himalayas, on the way north of Leh. If you go to the town of Leh, Leh, and there's a pass up there about 5,000 kilometers height, 5,000 meter elevation. And you go up over that pass, and along there's a pit stop overnight. And on the stump right there next to the river is my fucking pair of glasses.
Wait, so you did find them? Or
No,
you just
I'm telling you
left...
where they are. So if you want to go back and find them, that's where they are.
Okay.
But never found them, but slept with your contacts.
Yeah,
in?
no, yeah, that's. Oh, Sashi works in a glasses manufacturing place.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can you read? Do you mind? Can one of you read this? Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead, Dusty.
Yeah, I see it. Comes with the job. Yeah.
Sashi says, I'm okay with losing my glasses. I have a few of them. It comes with the job. Yeah, nice benefit, Sashi. That is awesome.
Nice.
And
I wish
PvP says, always on my desk, just like my penis. Oh, no, he didn't say that part. No, he didn't. No, he
I
didn't
wish
say
I
that.
had done it.
He didn't say that. That was, I said that. That's, well, I mean, if you're going to flop it out. Ooh, Rod, can you please read this line from Kronos?
I wear my sunglasses at night. Said Kronos.
Goddamn right. Absolutely. That is, that is, if shit goes sideways and we lose all the supply lines and the meteors crash to the earth, anyone that wears glasses, that is a problem. I mean, I would like the laser surgery, Dusty, just in case like shit hits the fan and we're in an emergency and you lose your glasses, you can't see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cousin that did that actually. He for that reason, he said in case there's ever a problem where I don't want to rely on something else to make my vision work, I have this and it works. He's 47 years old and
Yeah.
he doesn't have to rely on anything else after this surgery to have his vision work. And I'm kind of going through that too. I don't have several pairs of glasses and I wish I had a better pair right now. What I have to rely on is too expensive. So I'm relying on a shitty pair of glasses right now. I wish I didn't have
Chrono
to.
says he doesn't trust LASIK. Well, I mean, LASIK has been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, but he's not wrong. And, I mean, it's, I'm not 100% excited with that either. And I know that if you look around, there's a way to be able to heal.
Can someone screenshot this, please? Rod, do you mind reading this while I screenshot this?
I don't put my penis on my desk. It would be unhygienic.
Well, you wash your desk,
Sound right impolite.
and I couldn't drive. Well, there's nothing saying you need pants. I mean, is it legal to drive in Canada without pants? I don't think there's a law. You don't need pants. I don't think that's a law.
You're supposed to wear shoes. That's all I know.
Yeah, you've got to wear shoes.
I don't know. I don't know about pants.
No, there's nothing that specifies pants, BVP.
I don't think so. But they want you to have something on your feet.
Okay.
It's a safety
All
thing.
right.
But besides that, well, I don't think pants are a safety thing.
Rod Thunderheart, have you ever driven without pants? Have you driven naked any machine? Yes or no?
I've driven my Odyssey when I was just wearing just shorts, but it's really more because I got my pants wet. And then I'm like, I can't drive. So I attached the pants to the roll bar and then just drove fast. You can only do like 45, but it was still pretty fast for a small ATV. And
yeah, that's pretty fast.
You're on an ATV. That's different than a car, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dusty,
but I mean,
have you driven without? You must have driven without pants at one point.
I got pulled over one time. We tried something where we were just gonna go jump without clothes into snowbanks.
Oh, as you do.
Funny. We're like 17 years old, and all of us are also like young and stupid thing. And we decided to get into this car that was insured and registered and everything. And we just thought it would be funny to drive around and dive into snowbanks, and so none of us were wearing any clothes, and we got pulled over. I never got a ticket or anything. It's more or less like I had time to pull a coat over myself and everything, but cop just looked at it funny, like, what the fuck are you doing? But there was no ticket. There was nothing illegal about it, and the reason I bring it up because it is embarrassing, right? I had shoes on. That's why I bring it up. There was nothing illegal about it. It was just unusual. That's all.
Yes, because in Canada, as long as you have shoes, it's completely legal.
Well, there we go. I think that's what the rule is. I mean, I can't.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand in front of a judge and say that, but I think that's what the rule is.
as long as you have shoes, you're good. So I
Yeah,
love this
go
country.
figure. You don't even have to have anything else on, but you got to have shoes. And
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
how
fair
weird
enough.
is that? But I kind of think that's it. It's funny how this conversation came up, but I think that's the rule.
Kronos wants to know kph.
Kilometers per hour.
No, 55. Yeah,
Um,
55 kph is really slow. Like I can almost run that fast.
Oh
We
yeah, no,
were-
that's
Yeah, that's not fast.
We were probably about 60 when we got pulled over.
Sashi in the chat says it's not really expensive in terms of costs. It's mostly all the machinery and expertise. I sell low cost to low income groups. Well, that's good for you. You know what? You're doing a favor to a lot of people. Good for you, Sashi. Sashi makes eyeglasses for people, and you know what? That is a worthwhile thing to do. Good for you, Sashi. Glad to have you here.
Yeah,
Really glad to have you here. And so an ATV not in a Terminator movie. No, it was a real thing, right?
Back to the Future.
There are possible drawbacks to LASIK. Can experience dryness in some cases. Yeah, I knew a girl like that once, Sashi. Do you mind reading this, please, Rod, if you can?
sure. Pleasant Valley Picker says Gorilla played Gorilla played Terminator Salvation earlier tonight. Thought it was better than I expected.
Gorilla's Random Thoughts has a channel. Yes, we love Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Yeah.
If you don't know the channel, Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Yep.
He's a funny fucker. Absolutely. Yeah. Dusty, do you know Gorilla's Random Thoughts? He's a friend of ours.
I haven't
Dusty's
heard it until now. No.
Yeah, Dusty's kind of new to our thing, but like we'll get him used to it.
This is my first video chat ever. Actually, I'm very new.
No way! Awesome!
Yeah,
welcome. This is your first time on camera. Holy shit!
Very first time ever. Yes, I'm not kidding.
Nice. Well, man, we are breaking your cherry, and yeah, Gorillas Inc. Now, Kronos, it's Gorilla's Random Thoughts. He's a great friend of the channel. Sometimes he's here. Just a funny guy.
Yeah.
And Dusty, since it's your first time, this is a good friend of the channel. Do you mind reading this from our friend William Shakespeare?
I'm already reading it. I've definitely driven my car with my pants down around my ankles many times. Basically, I've had an assistant in the passenger seat. Well,
yep. Oh my god! Yes, wow. Yes,
you wouldn't fantasize about that.
We're not even gonna. Nope. I'm not even gonna incriminate myself. I've always driven legally by the laws. I've always legally had full control of the vehicle at all times. Nothing of the sort. I can't identify with that at all.
Well, there we go. My abstract is clean, but I can somewhat identify with that. It sounds like fun because, well, you heard what I already told you.
Oh wow! Okay,
tried stupid things when I was younger, and
well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
There we go. I try to play smarter games now.
Dusty, do you mind reading this from our friend Sashi, who might be a drug dealer?
Sole tax to low-income students at about 20 USD. Well, I just stopped using those packages because of
glasses. Glasses packages.
Is that about glasses?
Yeah, iVision packages.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Not drugs.
$20.
Yeah, I was gonna say cocaine is a hell of a drug. Go gadget Sashi, yes, Kronos.
Okay, the hell, drug.
20 bucks. 20 bucks just sounded a little bit low price for
It
glasses, so I
did.
assumed something else.
Theta. Hey Theta, I thought you were still streaming, buddy. And welcome to the fire. And yeah, get the lube. That's correct. There's a
Lube.
lot of and everyone saying hello. Hi. Good to see y'all. Walton's Fridays are crazies. Is it Friday? No, it's not Friday. Is it Sunday? It's Sunday.
Yeah, I got confused for a minute there looking at your Sunday night bonfire and like, oh, fuck, it is Sunday night.
I think it's Sunday.
It is.
So I'm wondering when do you have to stoke
Hey,
up that fire
Nemesis.
again?
Wait a minute, Nemesis, aren't you Nemesis, you're live streaming right now. I literally just came off your chat to start the bonfire. I left your chat to come here. I thought you're streaming, Nemesis. Nemesis is another good guy.
When do you have to stoke that fire up again? It's been some time.
Yeah, no, I put a little bit of pine and a little bit of fir, and it's going pretty hot. I'll tell you what. Sashi says, I drive a car with a manual transmission, no hanky-panky. Well, you've obviously not seen the videos of the girls and the manual gear shifters.
No, actually, it can be much worse or better, or however you prefer to call it.
Just saying. Just saying.
My car's the manual.
Yeah, cocaine is a good song.
Oh, yours has got a Spanish transmission, a manual transmission.
It is Monday now. Yes.
No, it is Monday. Yes. Ooh. Okay. I barely remember the Waltons. Was that Mark Harmon in the Waltons, I think?
I don't think so. But I do remember that. You know, it was one of those good, wholesome family drama type type shows. You know. I even vaguely remember the tune too, but I not like I can hum it or anything like.
I am gonna add more fire to the fire. More fuel to the fire. Sashi says in the chat, most eyewear frames are made in China anyway, so they're not expensive. Even the brand name stuff is made there. Yeah, for now, I'm hoping we can maybe begin to build stuff here again one day. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm gonna add a little more fuel to the fire.
Alrighty.
Well, I wondered, your fire doesn't seem to be dying down, but I just kind of wondered how it's able to go that long without you adding more. I had a huge fire going tonight.
It's fur. This is good fur.
Well, I've been burning pallets. That's a big part of the reason why I have to just keep steadily at it, because I can't have a fire going that long without constantly throwing more wood on it. But if you've got fur, then you're in Kelowna?
Yeah, I am. Northeast of Kelowna. Yeah, but pallets burn hot and fast.
Oh yeah, very quick. I'm moving away from pallets. I've done that for a few years, but I don't like the idea of the nails and everything like that either. You can't do anything with it besides scoop out the wreckage and throw it in the garbage.
Do you know Kelowna? Are you familiar with Kelowna?
A little bit. I've got a friend whose dad lives in West Bank. No, I went and visited with him a couple of times. I know a little bit about Kelowna, but not tons. And I'm thinking in the next couple of months of coming to visit there again.
Yeah, no, that's about an hour from me. That's where Pleasant Valley Picker is, more or less. He's sort of in the Kelowna area.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not far.
Pleasant Valley Pickers. So I'm guessing there's orchards around there, like that kind of thing.
No, antique picker. Antiques.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Okay.
great spot for antiques.
I see.
For those of us that can afford antiques, and for those of us that can afford a hobby, I don't know. Most Canadians, our hobbies these days are just feeding ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's part of what my fires are about, are just keeping us fed because, well, the pallet wood is, well, it's not just cheap, it's free. And then we can cook for free on top of a fire. And also it's
Exactly.
fun, but
Exactly.
yeah, I understand anyway, but
Yeah.
also every now and then I come across enough that I could go and take a quick vacation somewhere. And well, BC is pretty much my favorite place on earth. I would love to try that. I just need somewhere to go. Like all I would really do is tent and camp in the summertime.
Oh, that's exactly what we do here.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. I've got 4 lakes within a half an hour drive. Yeah, that's the whole idea.
Oh, Rod, if you're listening, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. No.
Chronos says I can't even spell antiquing. I think you just might have there, buddy.
Yeah, I think you did.
I think you did. Ooh, PvP says used to be orchards, now more grapes and wine. Oh yeah, very good.
Okay.
Awesome.
And it literally grows on trees where money's not supposed to grow. Oh, that's
Right. And PvP in the chat. Do you mind reading this, Dusty, from our friend?
Oh, we have climates similar to France, so award-winning wine. Well, I've heard that about Kelowna, and I've
It's
tried
true.
the wine. I gravitate more when it's not very often that I buy wine. I usually buy cheap beer, but if I were to buy wine, it would come from valleys in BC before it would come from France.
Now, and we also have the Ogopogo Lake Monster, says PvP. I used to have a job where every day I would drive past Lake Okanagan, and I would always look for Ogopogo. Never saw him once, not once.
That bastard! Why doesn't he ever show up?
I know. But you know what, Dusty, I don't know if you're a scuba diver, but I'm a scuba diver, and I would love to go diving for that fella.
Well, I went jet skiing on that giant lake you guys have there. I forget what it's called. But I always kind of wondered what's underneath, because I know like it's warm on top, but it's a very, very deep lake. It'd be very interesting to explore something like that.
A lot of our lakes are warm on top, but when you dive down, is that Loch Ness? Yeah, it is, Kronos. It is a cousin of Loch Ness. It is called Ogopogo.
Yeah.
Yeah, PvP knows. We have the Ogopogo Lake Monster. Yeah, and it is definitely a cousin of Loch Ness. Absolutely. Yeah. And they have wine tours all summer. And if you can find yourself a British Columbia girl with a car or a Jeep, she can drive you around all these winery tours, and you can get shit faced, and she can drive you, and that's good fun.
Then suddenly I don't come back.
Well, there's the thing. There's the thing.
Yeah. Well, there we go. I'm a single guy. I've just my cat, which is my biggest attachment. I just lost her a couple of weeks ago. She was 15, and I don't.
That's
have
a good
anything.
life.
She had 15. A really good life, but
15
I don't have
is a good life.
Yeah,
she did really well. She was a rescue cat. It took a couple of years. Rod knows the story to get her to into a place where she was actually comfortable with just being the cat that she was. But she's gone now, and I don't have really anything holding me here. I could go anywhere I want.
No, that's perfect.
But
Yeah,
what?
I'm also free. MGTOW.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There we
But
go. Yeah, like I could go to BC and never come back. It.
yeah,
But
she can drive manual. Yes, he did. Yeah, Dusty's cat was Toonsis, the cat that could drive.
Well, if I would have taught her, she probably could have done it.
You remember Saturday Night Live, right? That sketch, the Toonsis, the cat that could drive.
Yeah,
Man,
vaguely.
I'm not good at TV. Rod might know this better than me.
Yeah, the cat that could drive, and the cat would always drive them into an accident of some sort. It was
Yeah, I
hilarious.
vaguely recollect that. Yeah. We really, Dusty, we really need to go down to Drumheller before they get rid of, what do they call her, Rexy?
The giant dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's right, Kronos.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, a lot of my family is from Drumheller, and they were talking about that. It's going to be 4 or 5 years, so we've got some time with it. But also my high school buddy from Red Deer, he wants to go to Drumheller too. So, well, we could encapsulate this small world together, and yeah, let's go do it. I'm actually
Sure.
going down there next weekend, but it's not it. It's more or less to Red Deer though, because his dad is kind of in his last throes of life, and we're gonna go to Lethbridge and visit him. But there might be a Drumheller visit involved at the same time. There's a lot to the story, but
I also need to go visit my
a
mom.
Drumheller visit
Need to go visit my birth mother before.
Yes. And Sashi says, "You guys know women that drive manuals? Most of the women I know drive me up a wall." Well, you're not. Well, we think differently, and I would agree with that. It is so peaceful. I have a roommate that's never home, and it is so peaceful. There are no females. There has not been a female in this house in over 5 years, and it is so fucking peaceful. Absolutely.
no
It
doubt.
is so peaceful. I mean, we've almost come to fisticuffs, but shit was resolved like 10 minutes later. We were drinking whiskey. Literally. You know?
It's funny
Yeah.
how quick it comes and it goes. Like I have 3 roommates right now. I'm about to have 4 because that includes Rod. And I've gone through 7 years of this. I know how quick it can come and go. But what you want is just for it to come to the whiskey. Like let's just have some fun. I don't want the conflict.
Yeah.
But man, shit comes up. I've gotten everything from angry phone calls to police visits to pregnancy scares. It's been fucking wild.
Yeah. No. Strictly, no. From now on, strictly anal sex. No. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm not that. Seriously. No, because they will fuck you up, man. That'll fuck your life.
Yeah, well, it just about did.
Yes. we know it's because you said Fruit Loops. That's why. Yeah, exactly. PvP. We are too independent. And hey, holy shit. Let me please welcome one rock star who's up at 1:13 a.m.
Hey,
in the
DJ
damn
Play
morning.
Nice.
DJ Play Nice. Good to see you, buddy. We get the fire going here. We invited Rod and Rod's friend Dusty. Dusty, first time on a live stream. Thanks for having you here.
Yeah, well, it's great to be here. First time ever, but yeah, this is a fun way to start it off.
Now, a lot of live streams, you have to be careful what you say because they're monetized and they're worried about YouTube taking away their money. I'm not monetized, and on this channel, we have the privilege of saying whatever the fuck we want at any time. Fuck YouTube.
Oh, that's pretty good because I'm not always good at the avoiding being punished over the monetized stuff.
No, good. Absolutely.
If Rod
And
recommends something,
PvP is a
I'm probably gonna.
romantic.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Dusty, but I just
Me neither.
holy shit. Yeah, that is hey, Stark of Iron is here. Good to see you.
Hail, Stark of Iron.
Chronos seems to think it's 4:13 a.m. Whoa, really?
They're on the East Coast.
Well, I guess so. And Central Time is here we go. DJ Playnights, who's in Central Time, hopefully Texas, if he's smart, says it's 3:13. Wow. Why aren't you in bed asleep? Thanks for being here, everybody. I'd love the hell out of the right mate. Well, see, that's the thing, PvP. Women don't think the way that we do. They don't love us the way that we do. They don't commit like we do. You know, I've lived with a few. It's taken a while to understand that. EST is the best time zone. Eastern Standard Time. Are you kidding, Chronos? It's like, oh, it is. It's coming up to 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. So, I mean, we're already 4:20 here, my friend.
The bestest time zone.
Lemon Pie. This is Dusty Lemon Pie. The other guy is Dusty. Everyone meet Dusty.
Hi, everybody.
Hail, everybody.
Nice to meet you all.
And hey, Stark of Iron.
On a live stream anywhere, so nice to meet you all.
Stark of Iron says, I'm actually heading to sleep myself. Gonna rewind this puppy for background audio. Well, good to have you here, my friend. And William Spielberg says, see, it's legit to use the word fruitcakes around here, Lemon. Personally, I think it's well, because Lemon, every time Lemon enters the chat, he usually does say fruitcakes with a different spelling. So that is totally acceptable. I think everyone is better off for it. I beat everyone except Carla. It's 4:15 p.m. Yeah, well, Carla's not here, so you win. Screw Carla. Carla Burton lives in New Zealand, Dusty. So Carla Burton is in the future.
So PM is not a typo. That's halfway around the world. Okay.
Yeah, no, she's literally in the future. I was thinking of Kaylee and Firefly. Oh, PvP. Don't even get me started about Kaylee and Firefly. Dude, she was perfect. Yeah, but see, that's what they want us. See, that's how Hollywood, and they want us to think that women are perfect. They do all this shit. There's no women actually like that. Women are not perfect. They want us to put them on a pedestal, and I used to do that. I used to put women on a pedestal, and now I realize, yeah, no. Boy, holy fuck, was I wrong. Just saying.
Yeah, no. You see, when you put her on a pedestal, she has no choice but to look down on you.
Exact. Thank you, Rod. Fucking common sense. Absolutely. And she was cute and funny. Absolutely. But you know what? A lot of people put ladies on the pedestal. And I know PvP, guys just like you, older guys just like you, and you put women on the pedestal, and that's the way to no. Yeah, and I'm telling you, you're wrong. You're wrong. And that's how they fucking stomp on you. They stomp on you every time. Get that out of your head. Stop putting women on a pedestal. Abso-fucking-lutely. They are lovely. But you know what? We are just as good. And in many cases, we are better. Just
if you treat her like a star, she'll treat you like a fan.
right? Bingo, Rod. And they do. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right, Kronos. You're right, because I'm tired of women being put on a fucking pedestal. Absolutely. Who built this world? Who built the earth? Who built everything we have?
Well, men were out there building and discovering the world.
That's right. And all women had to do was open their legs, which they do readily for the right guy.
And make us lunch and dinner and supper. Yeah.
Kudos to you,
Snickerdoodle. You're
Kronos.
fucking right, Kronos. Snickerdoodles.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there's a quote. PvP is familiar, very familiar with Firefly. Yes, that's exactly. And give us kids. Yeah, they give us kids. They are half of the equation. We are without us. They can't do shit. And you know what? We can actually make babies in a laboratory, so we don't even need women. You know what? And Japan's making robots. Wow. If I was a woman, I'd be very fucking nervous right now. I'd be very fucking nervous because their value is quickly declining. Very quick. And on Mother's Day, I will say that. And a sandwich. Exactly. And a sandwich. Thank you.
Well, they are nice to look at and play with, but then
they are very nice to look and play with. You just can't take them seriously. You can't give them a vote, and you can't let them in politics, except for Danielle Smith. I do like Danielle Smith. I mean, she's okay. She's better than a lot of dudes.
Problem is, it's a many splintered thing. Yeah, it's not really a matter of gender. It's a matter of personality, and there are personalities in both genders that you're gonna like or dislike. I think I'd rather just plant a nice garden and not.
Sashi's hilarious.
And not worry so much about what the gender thing is, but at the same time, yeah, you have to not accidentally get them pregnant.
Well,
you have to not make mistakes with the wrong thing, but the wrong thing can come in either gender.
100%. You're absolutely correct.
How does that look?
You're absolutely right. Yep. That actually is a good point. That is a good point you just made. And Sashi seems to think, no, Kronos, I can make better sandwiches. Even sandwiches, I've got them. And Rod, I'm going to close this up here pretty quick. It's getting cold here. Do you mind reading this from our friend Theta of the Grid?
Yeah, just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody before I went to bed. Much love to you all. Hope you have a great night. From Theta of the Grid. Cool.
Same here. Been nice talking with all of you, and
yeah, absolutely.
Well, for my first time on a live stream chat, it really has been fun.
And Dusty, do you mind reading this from our friend PvP?
Let's see, Firefly is a favorite. I'm a little lost on the M's. That Fox fucked it over and canceled it and pisses.
Oh, probably meant favorite of mine.
All of us brown coats.
Yeah, brown coats are fans of Firefly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm a bit lost on that one. A little.
Are you not you're not familiar with Firefly?
No,
he's not a TV dude.
Oh,
neither am I. No.
But Firefly is worth it. And Serenity, yes, Kronos.
Serenity, no.
Yeah, Serenity.
Yeah, I know that one. Exactly. That's Seinfeld, right?
Yep.
And Sashi says, and I can say this because I am half Asian. My Asian girlfriend of 12 years called me a tamago. Tamago means egg, white on the outside, yellow on the inside.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I am half Asian. I identify as Asian culture. I speak the language. I can identify with those guys quite well. I am their size. Sashi says, as an Asian, don't fall for Asian women. It's a trap. He's right. 12 years, Sashi. 12 years, my friend. 12 years. Her name was Nami. And yep, she was Japanese. And yeah, learned the lesson. Been there, done that, buddy.
Admiral Akbar was right.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
14 episodes of greatness for Firefly. Really? Okay.
Oh.
And William Shake Spielberg. Rod, do you mind reading this? Because it's really important.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Rod popped up. Do you mind, Dusty?
Sashi, don't fall for white girls. That's a trap too. You and I can switch.
Right. Yes. All right. Awesome, William Shake Spielberg. He's an American friend of ours. Just down in Seattle.
I love the name Shake Spielberg. Shake Spielberg. That's very clever.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Sashi!
I can't afford
That's
white girls.
racist. That is so racist. Oh my god! I'm gonna.
Is it racist when you're talking about a white person when you're a white person?
I'm gonna screen print this right now. There we go. I just screen printed this. Oh my god!
This is hilarious.
Rod Thunderheart, can you read that?
Made it back. I can't afford white girls.
Oh my god, Sashi, you're awesome. We fucking love you, man. We fucking love you.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That's awesome. I was thinking of getting a bird.
Oh shit!
It's too hard. It's too hard to lose a cat. But I was just thinking, like, this little chickadee perched on our fence today, and it's like,
oh my god!
boy, I would love to have you as a pet. You'd be fun. I know they're not going to live very long or anything, but
that's a high. You know what? Oh, we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna end the stream on this highlight.
Okay.
You know what? It's 1:30 in the morning, Rod. It's 2:30 where you are. Dusty, where are you?
Yep.
What time?
I'm in my garage in Leduc, and it's 2:30.
No, okay.
He's just half an hour away. Half an hour away from me.
Dude.
Yeah, I need to be at work at 8, so it's pretty late for me too.
Yeah.
Dusty, if you ever come down on the way past Vernon, you got a place to stay, buddy.
Awesome. I'll get back to you on that one. I definitely will, because that might be somewhere in the near future. But very nice to meet you and talk to you. Rod's been proclaiming you, so very nice to hear.
All right, we're gonna. I mean, I can't do better than this. We're gonna end the stream on this. Sashi, you fucking rock. PvP Kronos, thanks for being here. Everybody else, William Shake Spielberg. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, man.
Oh yeah, hope you all enjoyed it.
Yep.
Good night.